Hello and welcome to Chris Relentless Art session number 58. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day today. In this video, I'm going to start working on a rough draft for a piece I'm doing as a commission. Now this will be my very first commission with a graffiti style piece. I've always done graffiti just for myself, my friends, my own interests and stuff, but this is the first time I'm being paid to do it and I'm really thrilled about this. Before I get into this, I want to apologize for the camera angle. I've been trying to figure out this morning and it's not quite working out with the equipment I have at this time and the lighting. I don't know, but I'll figure it out and we'll eventually get it to where you can see it from my perspective. With that noted, I will just spin this around as often as I can so you can get a good look at it. But I'm going to do this video because I do these every day and have since June 8th. I'm seriously committed to putting in daily practice and sharing my progress, so I hope you dig what you're seeing. If you have any constructive, positive feedback, please let me know in a comment. And then last but not least, the music. This is all copyright-free, royalty-free music I found for free on YouTube. If you like what you're hearing, please hit the link in my video description for the art session music playlist, and that will show you everything that's ever been played in any of these art videos. And last but not least, if you like what you're seeing here, you want to see more, perhaps you want to dig into the murals I've been doing in South Jordan, see my graphic design, all that good stuff, hit the Linktree link in the video description, and that will take you to my upcoming events, all my social media, business partners, and more. Let's do this. I've learned to just accept that it's just not going to be perfect, but that's all right. What matters most is the effort. So, let's just keep popping that right there. There we go. 6:45, we're going for a minimum of 20 minutes. All right. Okay, step one. Name. This is Rome. Now I've been watching people who really know what they're doing, and they'll do the letter, and then they'll draw the outline for their really cool wild style stuff I'm doing. I'm looking at doing something kind of more legible, bubble letters type stuff. The idea is like skater graffiti theme. I know it's not exactly bubble letters. The real technique or the real terminology I'm not really up on, but this is also just a rough draft, so it might become something completely different. I'm going to give her a couple, the woman who booked me for this, I'm going to give her a couple letter or styles to choose from, and see which one the youngster likes too. And this is his room, so it's pretty cool. This one seems really simplistic to me, the lettering, but I can go back over it and add some really cool features to the letters. I'm just trying to get the base down. Yikes. That's going to be very light because it's in pencil, but I believe you'll be able to see it from there. R-O-M-E. Now I wanted it legible because I don't know how old the person is, and I don't want to do it super crazy because I want to make it so I can do a really good job. If I get in over my head because I've overcommitted, the piece won't look good for the person I'm doing it for, and I can't have that. I want to give people who give me the chance the best that I can give. I've had a really awesome experience this last just week or two, actually, getting ready for that mural I'm working on in South Jordan, and now doing this, to where I've been forced, gratefully, to go out of my comfort zone with abstract, because abstract is so easy for me. If I make a mistake or it doesn't look good, I can scribble over it with something else. But when it comes to doing stuff like the ocean mural in South Jordan and graffiti pieces, there's a certain standard I require myself to maintain to where you don't just well, whatever. If it looks like crap, it looks like crap. And I can't have that. I really love getting out of my comfort zone with my art and having to push myself to try new things. It's such a blessing. I think it'd be kind of cool since he's a skater if I did something like a grind rail or something in the back, like kind of like right here, and having it go through there, and then maybe having a skateboarder like right over the name or something. I don't know. If I could even draw a skateboarder, that would be amazing. But we'll go with this here. We're gonna keep working with it. If there's any of you out there who are watching and you have some constructive feedback on how I can improve, I would love to hear it, because I'm even looking at this slant here and how this is rounded, and that doesn't make sense to me, so I'm just gonna fix that. When I've done my pieces for myself, like I'll just go nuts, and there you go. Ooh, that's way too fat. Another thing is that we'll be doing this in a bedroom, so I'm not really sure about using spray paint. That's something I'm gonna have to look into, because all the graffiti stuff I've ever done has ever been outside or not done with spray paint if it's been inside. Markers and stuff. I don't know if you'd call these bubble letters because they're not very rounded, and I think that That's the tip, or the key to bubble letters. Maybe these are block letters, I don't know. But I see that I got this, kind of gives the O a little bit of funk. I like that. I got this one here for the R. I'm trying to figure out what I can do with the M. It's really hard for me to not go crazy and make the letters really super distorted. Because that I can do pretty well. This paper underneath here is really weird. If you put your hand on it like this, it has like a drag, like there's a plasticky coating on it. But if you use it to clean your eraser, my goodness, it works so well. I love that. Starting to do a little character here now. I'm not too sure about this arrow, but I love how I've got this right here with the E. I'm thinking I might do something like that, like down here with the M, just have it so it has to reconnect. Or looks like there's a bit of a break in it or something. I don't know. I did one about 2 months ago for a real estate company called All In Real Estate, and for some reason, I miraculously have none of the pictures, but it was a really, really good one. It was paid, like $250, I think I charged. It was a big canvas, it was like a 40 by 40 or something, and the lettering was off the hook. I worked on it meticulously. I was so nervous about that piece because I wanted to make it so good for the buyer, and I'm feeling that pressure again because I want to deliver. I want to deliver the best I can. and I'm looking at it from this angle, and I'm willing to guess, I bet, that I should have just done this from the start. How are we on? Let's go here. Let's go. We're at yeah, the E is significantly smaller than the R, so I have to fix that. I'm gonna wiggle this down here and move it up here, but it's not quite as big as the R. Maybe I can do some kind of accent down there or something to make it so it pops. Because I like the structure of the letter E there, but this is much taller here than it is here. We're at 21 minutes already. Wow, it's after 7. Damn. All right. It's heartbreaking. It's sad, but I've only got a few more minutes. I was going to say I'm done, but I have to be done. I don't want to be. Well, my friends, I'm going to zoom in on this so you can see it a little better, and hopefully YouTube will give me this as the thumbnail. It's been my first graffiti. This is my first graffiti commission in a couple months here. I can't believe I had totally spaced all in real estate. That was on canvas, and I didn't do it with paint. It was all marker. It was really neat. But this one is just a rough draft. I know it will improve. This doesn't match this. But everything else kind of vibes. But if you got any constructive feedback, let me know. I really want to follow people who are good enough to teach what they know rather than just being a dick and breaking people down who are trying to do the craft. I love creating graffiti art. This is something I've been passionate about for years and years and years, and I want to continue learning and improving. So if you're willing to teach, share something in a comment. If you just want to talk trash, get on your way. Whatever, I'll just delete your comment. Won't waste any more time than that. I hope you dig what you're seeing. If you do, hit the Linktree link in the video description and dig in, see what else I've done. I am working currently on a mural in South Jordan. It's ocean themed. That's another one that's taking me far out of my comfort zone, but that's where you grow. So I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to continue putting in the effort to improve, and I want to tell all of you thank you for being here. Don't forget to join us on Saturday, August 1st in Taylorsville, Utah at Mixers and More if you're around. This will be a free event, family-friendly place, food and drinks, non-alcoholic beverages, really, really awesome vibe. I'm going to be sharing my art with the world and announcing the next event there. Really big stuff going on, and it would be an honor to see you there. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the art session music playlist and the link in the video description. If you dig what you're hearing, all the stuff will be saved there. Thank you for being here. Love life, live well, and take care of each other. Make the rest of it the best of it. Peace.